Hello and welcome to another episode of Lexx Education. It's the Comedy Science Podcast where comedian Laura Lexx tries to learn some science from her normal brother.
That's me. My
Ron.
name
Hi, Ron.
is... What the fuck was that, man? Why can't I finish my nice musical bit?
Were you singing?
Yes!
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Hello, I'm Ron.
Sorry, Ron, I've had a lot of tiffin. I'm in more of a talking than a listening mood.
Well, thank goodness we're not doing a full episode then.
I went to another Christmas fair today.
Yeah, that's 3 in 2 weeks for you.
Yeah, boy. Boop, boop, boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I am getting festive like you wouldn't believe. Next week, man, December. Let's go. Pew, pew.
You're more excited about the advent calendar than anything else, though.
I'm very excited about the advent calendar, I'm not going to lie. But also just everybody's nicer in December and everything's nice. And we've got family stuff to chat about because there's fun things coming up. It's not like March where you're just like, ugh, what are we going to do this year? Like, when can we see each other? Oh, everybody's busy. It's like, no, we know. We've got 4 full days. We're going to fill them with fun.
Still looking forward to more family time then, is it? Even after the 2 weeks you've had.
I love sibling time. Got nephew time. Nephew of the podcast, middle nephew of the podcast came around today, and child of the podcast just grabbed him and hugged him and started giggling, and it was so wholesome.
That is wholesome stuff. They are cuties together.
Yeah, I found a Hulk Christmas tree decoration today, Ron.
Oh, husband of the podcast is going to love that.
Yeah, I bought you a Christmas present today, Ron.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not telling you, Ron. It's a surprise for Christmas morn.
Huzzah!
Whoop, whoop. Oh, I've just remembered I asked for shout-outs on Twitter and I've forgotten to look at them. Oh, yeah. We'll do those in a minute. Anyway, how are you, Ron?
We'll do those at the end, bitches.
Yeah, you have to stay tuned. Pew, pew, pew. First up, big mention to do for the Patreon. Now, you're not surprised we have a Patreon. We mention it every week. But listen, Christmas is coming up. I've got spending habits to keep up with. And if you want to support the podcast, there's never been a better time. We put Rusty Sugar up 10 days ago. We put the live show up 3 days ago. And then at the end of this week on Friday, we're putting up Ron's birthday special. So that's 3 specials in 3 weeks. That's excellent.
We have quite serious chat in my birthday special as well.
It's a really lovely episode, Ron. There's almost
Rusty Sugar,
no arguing.
It was sickening nonsense.
Yep.
The one in my birthday one, just lovely intellectual chat.
Yeah. I think I'm really happy with what's coming out on the Patreon. It's a sort of real mixed bag of stuff, and it's all, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's different every week. So yeah, there's 3 new episodes up in 3 weeks, so there's never been a better time. And like, if you join up annually, I think something like £34 to join up for the whole year. That's all right, innit? We physically can't make it any cheaper on Patreon without basically losing money. So hey, join up.
Also, steps have been made towards the D&D that we've been talking about.
Yes, and the tea towel, the glass tea towel. Did I tell you, Ron? I ordered a pack, so they're sending me the thing that we then send out to anybody that wants to be included on the glass tea towel.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
So that'll be happening. Happy birthday to friend of the podcast, Will Duggan. He has just turned 21. We're very proud of him.
Double Dugs.
Double Dugs' birthday. In fact, today as we're recording, Ron.
He's just turned 21. Wow, he looks like shit.
Yeah. Well, parenting's hard. Also, if you want signed books or stickers in time for Christmas presents for people, or you want to suggest to your loved ones that they get you them and support independent artists for Christmas, best to do that in the next 2 weeks to make sure they arrive in the post. Small Dog of the Podcast is really trying to get into this room.
I bought Child of the Podcast's Christmas present today.
Did you?
Yeah, it was the one that I showed you. I found one.
What did you find?
Oh, if you've forgotten, then all the better.
What did you show me? Did you show me in real life or on the internet?
Real life, I think.
Huh. What do you mean you found one?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I've already forgotten. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I've had so much tiffin, Ron. I haven't had lunch. I've just had tiffin.
Wish I had tiffin.
If you'd have come to the Christmas fair that you were invited to.
I just didn't want to.
I know you didn't, but you did want tiffin, so you kind of did want to.
Oh, I could just go buy a bar of chocolate, really.
It wouldn't be as good as my tiffin. It was massive.
If I put a biscuit on top of it, it would be.
No, not as big as this, tiffin. Anyway, have fun in the episode, everybody. It's pretty argumentative today.
Physics.
It's physics, of course it's physics. We're still doing fucking waves. Yeah, it's got a bit of everything, this one.
Enjoy.
Hi, Ron.
Hello. How's it going?
Ron. It's good. I'm in Scotland, Ron.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm in Bristol.
Bristol, eh? What takes you to Bristol?
Live there, mate.
Oh.
Big time. Big time.
Do you want to know a secret?
What?
I actually knew that. What I did was I acted.
Very nice.
You got a busy day? Lots planned?
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight?
D&D.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dumplings and doodles.
Dumplings and doodles, absolutely. It's my Pictionary and dim sum night that I do every week. Thanks for remembering.
You're big into pics.
No, it's D&D. And I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but my group do not really play D&D in the way a lot of people do. They're not super into it for the big epic adventure aspect, and they're not just in it for the combat, which I feel like quite a lot of parties are as well.
Oh yeah, the combat's the best bit.
Yeah, no, what they like to do is kind of like they're all in on the role play. So we're doing a campaign at the moment where there's been a couple of brawls, but not traditional combat. And like they're really excited for this inquiry that's coming up into an event that happened recently.
Like there's nerds, and then there's nerds within the D&D community.
There's one of them that works at a guild in game, and they fucking go off for when he has a 1-to-1 with his manager. Like it's that kind of level. So last episode I spent doing a series of job interviews with them where they all applied to be labourers in the town.
Meanwhile, someone somewhere is getting really shat upon because a bunch of heroes are supposed to be saving the day. But...
Well, one of their friends has been kidnapped, and they're trying to track that down. And there is an inn at this building yard where they've applied to be labourers, but I thought they'd just go there and ask questions. But no, they have applied for jobs. 4 out of 6 of them have gotten those jobs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They must have been very short-staffed before this happened.
Well, they're just starting a new project, which is linked to what's going on in game.
Right, okay, okay.
Pigs in and Shizzard the Wizard did not get in.
The gentle boy didn't get a job.
No, he was weird about it, and so was Pigsin, the small pig fellow that hangs out with a friend of the podcast, Noah's character. Surname Blankets.
Nice. That is beautiful work.
Thank you.
I can't believe they wouldn't employ the gentle boy.
He was really weird about it.
Did he get his knob out in the interview?
No knob out. But yeah, it just didn't go well. I can't really remember what happened because I had to improvise all those job interviews because, as I say, I was not expecting them.
No, who comes to D&D expecting that?
Yeah. But, yeah. Kicker got in.
Well done, Kicker.
Yeah, and all the others.
Look, Ron, this blanket I'm wearing has got armholes.
Yeah, it's kind of... Is it like a scarf, or does it flow behind you?
No, look, it goes down the back like a cape.
Oh, kind
it's
of...
also got a hood and mittens.
Interesting. Shall we do some...
I think not. Is it still waves?
It is, but kind of waves with more... Wait. But it's waves with more sort of practicality to them.
That's good, because I haven't got my notebook and I've only just realised I haven't got any writing paper, so it's a no-notes episode.
Fun. So we're going to be talking... It's a no prep from me episode as well, Laura, so it's going to be
Why
a
haven't you done any
shit
prep?
show all around.
Why haven't you done any prep?
Laura, I'll tell you why I've done no prep, because I did bloody 8 years of prep, including 3 years of a bachelor's degree, so...
Look, Ron, I don't need to know your sexual lifestyle to know your education, okay?
What, me being a bachelor?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-2. Demerit. So we're doing electromagnetic waves.
Ron, there's only 3 episodes left before the Christmas episodes begin.
And we need to work out what those are going to be.
I thought we already had.
I don't know. I have not...
Elf Anatomy and the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I don't know what we're doing for this live show on Sunday, though, and that's causing me to blank everything else.
I thought you were going to talk to friend of the podcast, Noah.
Yeah, but I haven't...
It was months ago when the people are listening to this. It's already happened. Don't worry about it. We did fine.
Stress persists.
But I told you what to do, Ron. Fireworks.
No, but we decided not to do that because explosions aren't great right now.
Oh, yeah. Neither was torture either, was it?
Torture's never great, and I don't want to do that silly.
Okay. What about...
There's a chance that we've gone with my idea of just carrying on from where we left off in the other live show.
I don't want to do that because I can't remember what happened in the live show and you'll get cross.
Yeah, but that's kind of the show, innit?
Yeah. Look, Ron, that doesn't matter because wherever people are listening to this, it happened. It was a clamouring success. Everybody left pregnant and delighted, and we've had a great time.
Yeah, so today, 6.6.2 electromagnetic waves. 6.6.2.1 types of electromagnetic waves.
Oh, it doesn't sound juicy. It sounds dry.
Do you know what an electromagnetic wave is, Laura?
A wave that is powered by magnets that are funded by electricity.
No.
Huh.
No.
Well.
Electromagnetic waves are a type of radiation that includes lots that you've heard of.
Ooh. We did radiation, didn't we?
We did some types of radiation. And one of those types of radiation was gamma rays, which are a form of electromagnetic waves.
Gamma ray.
Hazard a guess, Laura, at any other electromagnetic waves that you've heard of.
It's gamma ray. That's when all the little tiny rays. It's gamma ray. Oh, come over here and have a Werther's original.
Oh, come on, Rusty Sugar. Gamma ray's gonna make you a good jambalaya.
Do you get manta rays in the bayou? We should do an episode on bayous. I'm going to put that as a Patreon ideas.
Yeah,
that is a detentron for you, bayous.
No, I don't do detentrons. You do detentrons.
Yeah, but you're the one that didn't know what a bayou was.
You don't know what a bayou is either.
I didn't put a bayou in my Rusty Sugar fan fiction.
You put nothing in yours.
That's not true. I put a lot of puns in.
When are we getting to puns in the Class Clown series?
Oh, yeah. It took a couple of years. Couple of years, buddy. Couple of years. Gamma radiation. What did you say? I was thinking about manta rays.
So gamma rays are a form of electromagnetic wave. Can you think of any others that you... Like, any other waves that you've heard of that might be?
Microwave.
Yep. They're electromagnetic waves.
Ooh.
Any others?
More. Sound waves.
No.
Waves. Tidal waves.
Do you think that gamma rays, things that shoot out of nucleuses of atoms, could possibly be the same thing as a tidal wave? Or do you think that was quite dense of you?
It could be, couldn't it? Never know with science. Alpha rays.
What's an alpha ray?
I don't know. I was trying to apply some logic that if there's a gamma ray, an alpha and a beta...
because there's an alpha particle, isn't there?
Is there?
Yes. Right, we're going to stop playing this game because you're making me cross with your thickness.
I said microwaves. I think when you say something like that, you should have to tell me how many there are that I can get.
There's
Otherwise,
one,
I did
two,
get it,
three,
and you still cross with me.
4, 5, 6 of them. There's 5 others that you've heard of that you haven't
All
listed.
in the kitchen?
One, at least 2 others are in the kitchen.
Microwave is in the kitchen.
When you're cooking your beige dinner, Laura...
Air fryer?
What might you be listening to?
Podcast?
No, but play along. What
I
else?
said sound waves.
Yes, I know, and I said no to that. That's not what I'm hinting at. What do people often listen to in the kitchen?
The internet.
No. Try again. Or
Music?
in the car
Music.
at 10 o'clock on a weekday. Not anymore because he's quit.
Shipping forecast.
No. Well, yes. How do people get the shipping forecast to you?
Radio.
Yeah, radio waves, yeah.
Nobody listens to the radio anymore, Ron. They do it on the internet.
You could have picked up on hints from context of what I was hinting.
I did. I got there.
Via the shipping forecast. Weird.
I never know how specific you want me to be. And my brain works differently to yours, Ron.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, so radio waves, microwaves, crime waves. Oh,
when you're doing
it just snapped.
anything in the...
Fuck. Punched a pint of water.
Did that spill?
No, it's okay. I didn't punch it too hard. Ultrasounds.
Nope, that's
MRI scans.
That's sound, isn't it? I don't know what waves, so I think... All right, MRI scans, pull that thread. What else? How else can you view inside a person?
Scalpels. I'm a CAT scan. Beep, ba 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 da bo. Ba 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 da bo.
Yep. CAT scans you use a type of wave that you'd also have heard of, like if you've broken a bone.
Femur?
Oh, an
What?
X-ray. Fuck.
Yeah, that's got the word Ray in it. That makes sense, Ron. I can't believe I said MRI and CAT scan before X-ray.
Yeah, you're such a weird kind of thing. Hang on, I need to take off my sweatshirt.
Yeah, he's sweating now. Ooh, the beige jumper is coming up to reveal a black T-shirt underneath. And I didn't mention this at the top of the podcast, but our little baby Ron has had a haircut.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Oh, I do. I think you look fresh and cool.
Well, I like having it quite short, but then they always do that thing where, you know, when they do those scissors that just kind of thin the herd? They always take loads of it out of the fringe. And it's like, don't do that, please. But I don't say that.
Well, you need to say that then, Ron.
No, that's not how haircuts work.
You need to say, my hair is naturally thinning the herd at the front. Leave it be.
That's not how haircuts work, Laura.
It is for girls.
No, it's not for guys. You sit down and then you do not comment until they ask.
Well, that's why you don't like your hair then.
But that's how it's done.
Change it. Be the change you want to see in the world, Ron.
No.
All right, then.
So, Laura.
Have everybody always looking at you thinking, I can see too much of his forehead through that.
So electromagnetic...
It looks curly.
Electromagnetic waves. Right in the middle of them, you have visible light.
I haven't drawn them. You are saying R-I-G-H-T. Okay, take that one back, Ron. Take that one back. I misheard. Well, I didn't mishear. I heard a different spelling of the word.
Of the word right?
Yeah, I thought you were saying right in the middle of them, and I haven't got my notepad.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Okay.
So basically what I'm getting at is that gamma rays, X-rays, radio waves, microwaves, and then the one that you didn't get, visible light, are all the same type of thing.
Interesting.
They're all electromagnetic waves.
This feels like a one I should definitely be making notes for.
It doesn't really make a difference with you. What do you
Rude.
think, based off what we talked about last time, could be the difference, say, between a gamma ray and a radio wave?
I think the... what was the up one called? Amplitude.
Why do you think that?
Because maybe the thinner or fatter the amplitude, the more things they do and don't squeeze in between.
When, let's say, you've got some visible light.
Yep.
Is it always the same sort of intensity? Or is it sometimes darker than it is other times?
What, the same bit of light or different lights?
Just visible light in general.
Oh, yeah,
is it
has
always
lots
the
of
same?
different layers.
Yes. So do you think that the amplitude, like increasing the amplitude, is going to change that into a different type of thing?
I don't know what the amplitude does, mate.
Well, what do
Is
you,
that the brightness of the light?
Well, do you know what the word amplitude means?
Volume.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, so that's like the brightness of the light.
Basically, it's the amount of energy, yeah. Well, no, that's not true, but yeah. Okay, try again.
Wavelength, then. That's the other one.
Yeah, that is the other one. Yes, they have different wavelengths. So, there is a scale of them. Knowing what you know about gamma rays, or what you should know, which end of the spectrum do you think gamma rays would be on? Short wavelength or long wavelength?
A gamma wave.
Don't try and do it based off etymology because you don't know enough to do that.
Okay. Gamma waves are...
Gamma rays.
Gamma rays. Those ones where they're spitting out the atom.
Yep.
So, a short wave.
Why?
Because, like, go. It's like thuddy. It's little. Like, it's not like... I think it's, like, forceful and sudden.
But it's a ray, so it's kind of
Long. I think it's long.
a continuous thing. Why would it be long?
I don't know, because that was the other option and you questioned when I said short.
Yeah, but now I'm questioning when you're saying long.
Okay, well, because I don't think I'm right with short, so long. There you go.
A gamma ray is good for you?
No. No.
Yeah, this isn't comic books. They're bad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think they've got a lot of energy in a gamma ray or not very much?
Loads.
Yeah, so they're going to be short wavelength, high frequency, lots of energy, right?
So I was right.
Don't give yourself credit for that.
Piss you. I was right.
Yeah, but...
Stop
by
and
accident.
applaud. No, not by accident.
Yes, by
It felt
accident.
right in my gut.
No, you took a 50-50 thing.
No, I didn't. I thought. And I told you.
Anthropomorphised an atom,
No,
spitting it out, which has fuck all to do with what the actual answer is.
Why are you never pleased for me?
Because you've never earned it.
I just did.
No,
Just
you didn't.
logic
No,
is
you
the
didn't.
answer.
And this is the problem with you,
I'm intuitive.
Gen Z,
I'm an intuitive
TikTok,
scientist.
addled butt munches, is that you think
I'm
just
not Gen Z,
getting
actually.
there.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah, but you think but like brain-wise, you think just getting there is like cause for praise. No, you need to earn it, and you need to earn it well.
I did. I logicked it.
No, you did false logic that means nothing. Atoms don't spit. It's not a pip, pip, pip.
Oh, yeah, but they do. They force it out, don't they? It fires it out. Foo, foo.
All light moves at the same speed. We've all heard the phrase speed of light. It's not foo-foo-fooing. It's just got a short wavelength. It's high energy.
You're scum.
You're sick in the head, mate.
No, I was right. I used my gut brain.
Right down at the other end of the spectrum, we have radio waves. They're very, very long in wavelength, sometimes meters.
I don't know what's up with me, but I can't hear anything spelled properly. When you said, like, sometimes meters, I started thinking about, like, a gross goblin that just eats meat. Don't go over that hill. That's where the meters gather.
What do you mean sometimes when you hear something spelled properly?
Like, I didn't hear it spelled M-E-T-R-E-S. I heard it spelled M-E-A-T-E-R-S. So sometimes radio waves are meters long. Sometimes they're a bit smaller, centimetres long. Centimetres are meter goblins that only eat the tummies. Is your camera frozen, or are you just giving up?
I'm just in shock at what you're saying.
Do you know, you sometimes hear the wrong word? Yeah, you don't often have to make up a little story about goblins to make sense of what you heard.
No two parts of this have made any sense. When you've heard something spelt incorrectly, meters to mean something that eats meat, and then to imagine just a group of goblins sat on a hill is...
But that all happened in a millisecond, Ron.
Yeah, like I said, you're sick in the head. Anywho, yeah, so then we've got radio waves right down that end of the spectrum, okay?
Mm-hmm. Long, so gamma short, radio long. Grrr.
Yeah. So X-rays, are X-rays good for you? Is it good to get a lot of X-rays?
No, the dentist goes and stands outside.
Exactly, so which end of the spectrum do you think X-rays are at?
Near gamma short.
Exactly, right.
Pew, 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 pew.
What about ultraviolet? Is it good to be in ultraviolet light?
You can't really avoid it because it just comes with the sun, but sun cream does block it, and so does some sunglasses, so maybe medium risk.
But why would you block it?
Because it hurts you.
Yeah, so which end of the spectrum do you think it's on?
Bad end.
Yes. So at the top end we've got gamma rays, and then we've got X-rays, and then we've got ultraviolet. Do you want to hazard a guess as to what's next? That's okay. Visible light. Because we can almost see ultraviolet light, can't we? And some animals can. You knew this. Did you not know that? That some animals can see ultraviolet light? Did you know that? Are you just saying Give me an example of an animal that can see ultraviolet light.
Cats.
Don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
Birds of prey can see ultraviolet light because mouse piss is ultraviolet, so they can see that. Lots of insects can see ultraviolet light, and often if you look at flowers...
I don't really think insects are animals.
Yes, but you're, as we've covered, sick in the head. Yeah, lots of insects can see in ultraviolet light, and often flowers have different patterns on them that you can only see in ultraviolet with, like, arrows pointing down into the flower so the bug knows where to go. And I'm not
Bugs
tricking.
don't know about arrows.
I'm literally not trickoing you.
This has got Tricko written all over it, just a little sign saying, "Oh, dinner this way."
No, that's honestly true. Hang on, I'll send you a picture.
What, that you've just hastily drawn?
Yep, because I'm good. ultraviolet flower arrows.
Flarrows. It's taking you a while to find it, Ron. It doesn't sound very true.
Yeah, I'm not finding the pictures that I was expecting to find.
Lies.
Aha! I found one.
Damn it.
Whoopa! See, that's got like points going down into the middle of it. Often, here's one side by side.
Oh, hardly.
Yeah, hardly. It's not that close. This one, you see how it's just got a much bigger kind of landing pad for them. I think they're drawn to that bit.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see, that they see it differently. So then you've got visible light. So you've got ultraviolet at one end of visible light. So what light of the spectrum do you think is the most high energy out of what we can see?
Infrared.
You think it goes from ultraviolet to infrared in the visible light spectrum? It goes to infrared, a light we can't see, that's different to violet. Do you think that? Do you think that still?
No.
No. So what do you think is closest to ultraviolet?
Purple.
Blue.
Blue. Why not purple?
Because it's just blue next. That's just the world.
I don't see how I could have known that.
Really?
No, because purple makes more sense next to ultraviolet.
And then we get all the way down to the bottom end of the spectrum and
Infrared.
Red, yeah, but you can't see infrared. So it's not visible light. We get down to red. Red is the lowest energy light that we can see.
Which is mad, because it's such a vibrant colour. It should be the other way round. Blue should be lower energy than red. Don't you think?
No.
Yes.
You know, like a sultry red room. That's quite calming.
It's fizzing. Blue is calming. You're mad if you think otherwise.
What about electric blue?
Ooh, ooh, electric blue.
That's the colour of my room. That's high energy.
I used to have a car called David because it was electric blue.
David. That's nice. I went to see the David Bowie musical, and the sound and vision bit was the only good bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you go and see that?
2014.
You're going to say 24 years ago.
Yeah, that's 4 years
14.
old.
That's like 9 years ago, Ron.
Long time, yeah. First year of uni.
Whoa.
Yeah. Friend of the
Invite
podcast,
me.
Noah, went with me.
Ah, hi, Noah.
It was... I can't remember if I got it for him for his birthday or he got it for me for my birthday, but it was somebody's birthday.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
I think he got it for me for my birthday.
Well, he does hate David Bowie, so you wouldn't have got it for him.
He loves David. Well, he likes David Bowie. He doesn't really like music. He's kind of like you.
Yeah, music's boring.
Sick in the head.
Me and Noah are on a very similar intellectual wavelength.
In some ways, in the sense that he studies orangutans and you're quite close to them. Anywho, then we move on to infrared. Do you know what infrared does, Laura? What it's about? Gets
in between the molecules.
What do you mean by that? What are you trying to add? What was that?
I just you ask a question and I have no time to think, or you go, come on, pep it, do it. So I just have to say something. So I don't know.
I don't know.
No, but then you say, try.
Yeah.
So...
But if you say, I don't know, then I can try and at least lead you down the path, but gets in between the molecules, means nothing, adds nothing, and isn't funny.
Okay. Well, I don't know, Ron.
Have you ever heard of an infrared camera?
Yes.
Do you know, now that I've connected those dots, does that awaken anything in you when it comes to what infrared light is?
Some...
Barney!
What did you just do?
Somebody once told me.
Oh, I thought you were doing a Fred Flintstone impression, going like, "Body." Well, Ma.
No.
Infrared is like bounces off fur really well. Is it? It's because it's in the night, isn't it? An infrared camera. Welcome back. Ron. Is night vision camera?
Heat. Yeah.
Heat?
Infrared is heat radiation, yeah. Hot things give off more infrared. What?
What's a night vision camera then?
Sometimes they use infrared because things can still be hot in the night.
Oh, I think that was a tricko.
Why?
Because we were talking about light, and now we're talking about heat.
Because it's infrared, which is heat radiation. Do you see I've linked those? Because they're the same.
Well, I didn't know they were the same.
That's what I'm telling you now.
But some night vision cameras aren't heat.
No, not all night vision cameras are infrared. I didn't say night vision. I said infrared.
I pictured a snow leopard on a camera trap. Steve Backshall taking it down to look at what they'd captured.
Well, don't think about that. Think about those ones where, like, your face will be all, like, orange and white because it's really hot, and then your clothes will be blue because they're colder because your heat energy is not getting out so much. That's an infrared camera.
And your armpits and groin are on fire.
Burning up.
Boom! White hot peen!
Just going to skate straight past that. So the next thing
You wouldn't
after...
in real life, though. You'd stop and go, ugh.
Next up in the thing, I can't think of a way to logic you to this, is microwaves. They're slightly longer than infrared.
Well, then they're named stupidly.
And then after that, we have radio waves.
Slightly longer. I thought we were going down the thing to short length.
No, we started at short.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
So microwaves are long?
Yeah.
Oh, they
quite
need
long.
to be called macrowaves then.
You can call it your macrowave if you want.
I will.
And then you got radio waves.
I'm sharing
Long-
a bedroom with Charlotte at the podcast at the moment. And the second night we were here, she clocked that we were sharing a bedroom and woke up for an hour and a half to chat to me between 2 and 3:30 a.m.
That's
She
cute.
was in a banging mood, but just did not want to go to sleep. And then every time I stopped talking back, she would just shout until I had to talk back. And then last night, I heard her wake up and just whisper, "Mama, Mama." And I was like, I'm ignoring this. And then luckily she fell asleep. But then I was awake and alert, just like, oh, God, I can't do this every night. I'm just going to have to sleep in the hall.
Did you not just introduce her to Tim and Tom?
Yeah, I should have done.
Get her on that bandwagon early.
Yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah, and then you've got radio waves. They're the longest. They're the lowest energy because they've got the longest wavelength, which is good.
Because radio is
they're
basically dead.
shooting through you all the time and they're not messing you up.
That we know of.
I think we know because we understand. Electromagnetic waves. Laura, can you... Out of the two types of wave that we know of, do you know which... Can you guess which type they are?
What?
Out of the two different types of wave that we know of...
What types of wave do we know of, Ron? Just recap that.
No.
Yes.
You've had a try. And
Long
then
and
once
short.
we've
Long
relished
and
in
short.
your... Relished in
Long
your
and
failure.
short.
Well, we know that gamma rays are different to radio waves in terms of their length, don't we? So probably not that, huh?
I'm a bit lost about what's happening.
There are two different types of waves.
Sine waves?
Sound waves are one of them. They're a type of wave. What type of wave are sound waves?
Sine waves?
No, they're not. Sine waves, also known as transverse waves, are a different type of wave. What type of wave are sound waves, then? Longitudinal, that's right. Does it feel like you've heard that before, or is that just a complete fresh bag of business?
That's a fresh bag of business.
Oh, wow. No.
Burning on my porch.
So do you think electromagnetic waves are transverse waves, or do you think they're longitudinal? If you don't know, just say you don't know. If you do know, I'm going to expect an explanation.
I think they are transverse.
Why?
Because...
Because.
Because...
Need little beans for the chowder here.
Because... How do you say because?
Because.
Because?
Because.
Because.
Because. Ich bin ein Berliner.
Because. I don't know how to say it now. Because.
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 I don't know how to say that word. It's lost all meaning.
Can you say this sentence? Because it was familiar.
Because it was familiar.
You said because then, normally.
Because.
It was.
What's the question?
Why do you think electromagnetic waves are transverse waves?
Oh, because electromagnetic waves are including sound waves, so they're transverse. No, wait, there weren't any sound waves, were there?
No.
No, okay, I think they're longitudinal. I think they're longitudinal, Ron.
Why?
Because there's no sound waves.
You mean sound waves, the things that I just told you were longitudinal?
I think they're transverse. I think they're transverse because there's no sound.
Tell you how thick I think you are, because I think you know.
I think they're transverse.
They are transverse.
Yes, I was right.
Barely.
I've been right twice.
In your life.
Is it raining where you are?
Yeah, and the scary wire is blowing all across the house.
Oh, no!
The microclimate's failed. It's gone very grey and all rainy.
It's snowing here.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's the wire. It's lashing the house. Hang on.
Goodness me, this is some violent rain.
Look at the wire. Can you see the wire?
Yeah. This is the biggest weather episode we've had in a while. Look at the wire, it's going crazy. Jiminy. You're never going to sleep if that wire gets up at night time.
Oh, I can sleep. I put headphones in.
Well, Ron,
God,
what type of wave is a rain wave?
What's a rain wave, eh?
Oh, I don't know. Do you want to hear my favourite of Nephew of the Podcast's trick or treat jokes last night?
Yes.
Why was the pumpkin smiling?
Wait. Oh, Nephew of the Podcast. Sorry. I was like, hang on. Child of the Podcast can't talk. Why was the pumpkin smiling? Because he or she or they were... I don't know.
Because he was happy he was dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Halloween.
Halloween. But that was months ago now for listeners.
Yeah.
All
right, Ron. I don't stand a chance for this quiz.
No, I think we could do the quiz right now, and I think you'd fail.
I agree. We won't know.
No, we shan't. We shan't. Well, I'll see you on Sunday, Laura.
See you on Sunday, bud.
Oh, Laura, do we need to prep for that other podcast that we're on?
Yeah, I think we do.
Are you leading that? You happy with that? No. All right. Okay.
I'll talk to you again. Bye.
Bye.
It's the never-ending waves, Ron. The waves that just come and come and come and lap against the Lexx Education shores, even though they're rubbish and boring and shitty.
Yeah.
I might have a desk tidy during this quiz. That's how little I care.
Wow, and you were slagging me off on stage on Sunday for being bad at podcasting.
Yeah, I was, man. Oh, I really let you have it.
Yeah, nothing that you haven't already said to me before, though. So.
No, that's true. Are there any insults left to do to each other that we haven't already done?
Oh, we keep finding new ones.
That's true.
The episode that I'm editing at the moment, we've started calling each other a monglong, which...
Monglong!
Monglong. Crod-hyphen monglong. Might be what that episode's called. We'll see. It's going to be quite a quick quiz, I think, because we covered just startlingly little content.
Did we?
In the last episode. In this episode, rather. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Laura, what are all of the electromagnetic waves that we talked about in order from longest to shortest wavelength?
Oh, fuck off! I can't answer that.
Why not?
Because that's loads.
Well, thanks for listening to the quiz, everybody. 0 marks for Laura. We'll see you next week, which would be biology. We're about to record that episode now. It's going to be on hormonal conditions in humans. So get ready for that.
God.
That's going to be...
Ow. Sorry about that.
That's going to be a fun episode. Mark 0 on the sheet, Carol.
Ultraviolet.
You think that's the longest wavelength?
That's the shortest.
That's the shortest possible wavelength. Why are you telling me that when I ask for them from longest to shortest?
I'm just saying the ones I can remember.
Why don't you have any notes?
Oh, because you normally tell me off for looking at the notebook.
Do I?
I also don't have any notes. No, I was in Scotland, Ron. I didn't have my notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Gamma radiation?
That's another one.
Is that the longest?
What do you think that's...
Microwaves.
Do you think that...
Microwaves are the longest. Can you help me?
No, I'm testing you, aren't I?
Listen, we've done the test, we've stuck our elbow in the bathwater, and it's a little too warm. We don't then scald the baby, we add a little cold water, we make it tepid, don't we?
So I'll give you this hint.
Is your bed green or grey?
It's green, but it's got grey stripes in it.
Okay. What hint, Ron?
See?
Oh, yeah.
So... Gamma radiation...
Said that one.
...is damaging to you...
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of energy in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do things with long or short wavelengths have a lot of energy?
Long? Short?
What hints can I give you that aren't just telling you the answers, man?
Short.
It's short, yeah.
Short.
So, not those ones, because those are obviously... And, you know, UV, that gives you cancer as well. That's quite damaging.
Yeah.
So that's also got quite a short wavelength. What waves are flying around everywhere all the time?
Radio waves. Radio waves.
Radio waves are the longest, yes. Then what was after
Radio
that?
waves are the longest. Light. Waves. Sound waves?
Ah, sound waves, electromagnetic waves?
No.
No. So why did you say that?
X-rays.
X-rays are also quite damaging, though, aren't they? Can't get too many of them.
Why don't you give me all the waves and I'll put them in order?
Because that would, rather than listening to you think, that would be listening to you picking random orders of things.
No, I could think it through by damaging, but then that is a compromise because had I had my notebook, I would have them all written down.
Why do
but
I owe
didn't.
you a compromise?
Because I did not have my notebook in the lesson due to a travel issue.
But why is that my fault?
It's not your fault, Ron, but you're not being blamed. You're just, as a teacher, meeting me in the middle. You're adapting the lesson to suit my extra needs. Reasonable adjustments.
I don't think there are adaptations in the world for your extra needs.
But let's try,
That's
shall
such a good term for what you are. You're not special needs, you're extra needs. You just need more
we? Yeah.
at all times. Fine.
Okay, you tell me all the waves, and I will write them down very carefully.
Ultraviolet,
and then I'll put them in order.
infrared,
hang on,
visible
hang on.
light,
Hang on,
X-rays,
hang on,
gamma
hang on,
rays,
you plunk. Hang
radio
on.
waves,
Hang
and
on! Ultraviolet. That's so scrambled then. I haven't even got a gel pen in my hand. It's just a stupid Z-grip smooth.
gamma rays,
Okay.
microwaves, infrared,
Okay.
X-rays,
Slow it down.
radio
a little
waves,
bit. Slow
visible
it down.
light.
Run! Infrared.
I can't even remember which ones I said after that.
Well, then you need to slow down.
What have you got so far?
Ultraviolet, gamma, microwave, infrared.
X-rays, radio waves, visible light.
Right.
It's 3 things.
I said light.
Oh.
Okay. So, let's do some working out. Hit the thinking music. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. Radio waves we know are the least harmful. Then it'll be visible light, because most visible light is not that harmful. Now, then, I reckon next up it's ultraviolet, because you can have a little bit of that. And then X-rays, because you can have those, but the doctors stay out of the room. Then microwave, then infrared, then gamma rays. Okay, Ron, I submit to you. It goes longest to shortest. Radio waves, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-rays, microwave, infrared, gamma rays.
No. It goes radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible light, then UV, X-rays, gamma rays.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Radio waves, microwaves, X-rays, visible light,
Ultraviolet, X-rays, gamma rays.
ultraviolet, X-rays. Oh no, gamma rays. Infrared must have been that one. Okay. I got one right.
Yeah, 1 out of... No, you got 2 right. You put gamma rays in the right place as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 2 out of 7 for this quiz.
I knew both ends.
I did kind of tell you those.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't
I? Okay then. Well...
Do you feel like you've learnt anything?
No.
No, I feel like that as well.
I've had a nice time though.
I've had a time.
Yeah. And now we get to do biology.
Yeah.
Turn a fresh page. See you next week, fuckers. That was a cracker there, Ron. You can't get mad at that episode.
Classic ep. We're in a really long spate of good eps at the moment.
Yeah,
That's
it's been
the
like
thing.
a year and a quarter. We literally talk, well, in this episode about the live show, and you're all worried about it. You're all there going like, oh, I don't know what we're going to do. And now, looking back, mate, went perfectly, didn't it?
Yeah, I really pulled it out the bag.
We absolutely destroyed that live show. It's dead now. I think we're going to go back and do that one again next year. If you want to come to a live show, tickets to the Leicester Festival are online now. It's a weekend in February, something near Valentine's Day.
I think it's like the 18th?
I think it might be the 18th, yeah. So you can see my new live show and our live show in the same day. And if you want to hear the live show that we discuss in this episode, go to our Patreon and sign up. I need to go and shut my dog up. She's going to wake my child up. Bear with me.
If you can't be on the Patreon for reasons, that's fine. But what you could do is you could leave us a review. We're almost at 100 reviews, star ratings on Spotify. If we could get to 100, that would be lovely for us. We haven't had one through on iTunes in some time. In the iTunes ones, you get to do a bit of text.
We love the text.
You can say some nice stuff to us, and that would be nice. Yeah.
We send them to each other whenever we get new ones. We screenshot them and send them to each other and go, "Aw."
Yeah, we do, and quite often we do that on Twitter as well to show other people that it's good. Because getting new listeners is hard.
It really is. Also, if you know what a bayou is, please email lexeducation@gmail.com.
Yeah, and bring receipts. I don't want your opinion on what a bayou is. Because I've got opinions on what bayous are.
I want opinions as well as facts.
Okay.
And I thought a good little bit of...
in the subject heading of the email, please put in whether it's an opinion or a fact.
Yeah. Some social media fun I thought we could have this week, though. What's the worst haircut you've ever had to say you liked?
I like that. Again, bring receipts. I don't want your opinion.
You didn't listen to the episode, did you, Ron? So you don't know what that's related to.
It is. I had a haircut I wasn't particularly happy with, and we talk about how you have one shot to describe the haircut you like, and then you just have to live with it.
And they thin out the front of yours. Sorry, I've put more tiffin in my mouth. I shouldn't have.
That's actually one of the bits of the episode I did listen to.
Look at my sticky fingers.
Yes, you're a grub. You're a worm.
Just a worm. Should we do the register?
Yep. Register.
First up, thank you, Lady Power. Lady Power is the chief meter, the leader of the meter horde. When they go roving across hill and dale looking for more meat to consume, it's Lady Power who leads the charge of the meters, gobbling up meat, while her trusty trundle wheel gobbles up actual meters. METRES.
Great stuff, Lady Power. Great name as well, and I won't read it out, but great email. Great email address. Next up, thanks to Tara Robinson, who is in charge of squirting Ron with a small dibbler of water whenever he starts talking about Bob Dylan too much. She's paid time and a half when Ron's drunk because of the increased frequency.
Thank you, Tara. We all appreciate the sacrifice you're making.
Needed service.
And finally this week, thank you to Teresa McDonald, self-made millionaire from selling the red yarn that listeners can use to try and work out the timeline of when things happened and when they were recorded. Mystery ball.
Pepe Sylvia.
Do you know, the register is so popular on. I actually had an email this week to ask when somebody's thank you would be read out because they've been a patron for a while and we haven't got around to thanking them yet. And I had to simply say, we just have so many patrons, mate.
Who was
it? It was Philippa. Philippa,
yours will be out in 2 weeks' time.
Woo woo! Oh, God, dogs, you're not having my tiffin. Both dogs are looking at me so hopefully right now.
Oh,
Just try and eat a tiny bit of tiffin.
Toto.
Toto! He is a handsome boy. He's so handsome. All right, Ron. Well, you can go now.
Lovely. What are you doing the rest of the day?
I've got to walk these 2 dogs, and then I've got to go to a gig. Look after my child, play with her a bit,
Nice.
finish this goddamn tiffin, make a snood for middle nephew of the podcast.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm busy, man.
Nice.
I finished my baby cardigan today, Ron.
I saw. Yeah, I should
Are you
stop
really
following
impressed
you
with
on.
me?
Should stop following you on Twitter. Really.
Well, you didn't text me and say well done for it.
No.
All right then, bye.
Bye. Class dismissed.
Thank you.